is day 2 of a vlog. It is 6 a.m. and it is cold. So this is the view from my house. It has not rained. It is just cold and foggy because of Mount Marsabit. So it really affects the surrounding area, and we wake up to very, very cold mornings and we have very, very cold nights. So I just want to prepare for work, and I'll show you a snippet of what my mom did when I was asleep. The plate racks up there. I'm waiting for my plates to arrive. They're still on their way from Nairobi. Once they do, I will be able to arrange. Then on the countertop, she put all the snacks plus the pasta, and then the bottles and every other thing that I had forgotten to remove. And then we just put the dishes in the dish rack as we wait to arrange them. And so I'm really happy that that happened last night. So let me take you with me to the living room. So this is just stuff for me to take out to trash. So she did put the carpet last night, and I'm really, really happy that that was done because I was so sleepy. We had hung it outside because it was still a bit damp since it was washed before we traveled. So yeah, so that's how we look like. We've made a lot of progress. The house is starting to feel like a home. All right, then I will catch you up once I get back from work.
The wizard.
After work, my colleague took me to the market just to have a more in-depth tour of the things that I can get, and also connect me to her specific vendors. So we started at the Mtura place. Yes, I like Mtura. Then we went to get some cereals. She took me to this particular stall. It has a lot of really nice produce. We also went to the butchery lane. So in Marsabit, there's one street where all the meat shops are. Then she took me to where I can get boiled beans and maize and all those things, just in case I don't want to boil them myself. I also got to see the town like at a more calmer pace. Then we also had some smoky pasua. It was really nice to see something that I have seen a lot in Nairobi. The town is so beautiful and pretty and calm. I love it. I came back home to find that my mom had washed literally every single dirty item of clothing. Literally, we didn't even have enough hanging space to put up all the clothes. And this is me going out to remove them from the line. So I went outside to check on these clothes, but because of the cold weather, none of my clothes were dry, including the deras. Literally everything was damp and wet. I just came back inside. After a few minutes, I made dinner, and I really, really liked this simabala kind of ugali. I was watching Survivor as I cook. After dinner, I started setting up the table to make mom's hair. So before we left Nairobi, my mom had braided her hair in like cornrows to the back, and I was supposed to do the other part. So I was preparing to crochet her hair here as we get some mother-daughter bonding time. So we were going to watch a show called Tafa's Nails as I make her hair. a video. Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm well.
Nice. I feel nice. I have a new barrel.
Once I was done with mom's hair, we made some tea and then we were continuing to watch Tafa's Nails. So Tafa's Nails is actually a competition and my mom and I were supporting different teams. Eventually, her team won. She was the happiest person ever. I did not hear the end of it for like the whole week. So this was season 1. We watched, I think, a season per night for that first week when we had moved into my house. Hey, good morning. I'm on my way to work and, well, I can see the ground, but I can't really see further than like 10 meters away from me. It's super, super cold here. So I'm just like this. I need more sweaters and jackets because when I wash, they don't dry as fast. So you need more clothes because of the weather. It has rained every single day I've been here. So bye guys, let's get my umbrella and head on. Hi guys, this is in the evening. I went to work, I'm back home, and the weather has cleared. It's no longer raining. I think sometimes constant. Oh, that's mom saying hi. Sometimes the constant rain can really, really dampen your mood, and that was really like, I was like, I don't want to go to work. But anyways, I made it to work the whole week. Yay! And now I'm home preparing for the weekend. It's Friday. I can go back. Mom is making dinner. So
Potatoes. I'm
she
peeling
is
potatoes.
peeling potatoes and we are watching
Amazing
Race. So yeah, I think that's basically it for the day. Say hi.
Hi.
Mom. So we have a mtumba at the market and it's at the main entrance. Once you are done with the mtumba, you go to the veggie section. Now all the vegetables, or rather most of the vegetables sold in Marsabit either come from Meru or Nyanyuki. Hence why we have a market day on Saturday, and that's the day you get all the fresh vegetables. You can still get vegetables in the course of the week, but they're not as fresh or even as cost effective as buying them on market day. So this was quite a lovely shopping experience with my mom and I. My mom was so calm. She's like, "Oh, Anna, I know you will have food to eat." My mom is just thinking her baby is going to starve because of the stereotype. We all think that there's no food in Marsabit. We also went to the butchery and got some meat. Yeah, it was fun taking my mom around the town and going shopping with her again. Good morning. It is a few minutes to 12, more like 6 minutes. We've just come back from the market, and yes, I am wearing the dara I wore yesterday because I do want to identify more clothes. I will show you what we got from the market and also compare prices from Nairobi markets and Marsabit markets. But in the meantime, I am making tea. And let me actually switch this camera. So yes, I'm making tea for mom. Before we went to the market, I had soaked these beans. I think they are looking just fine. These are red cowpeas, so I think they're ready to be boiled, so I'm just gonna rinse that and put it up for boiling. And then this is what we got, but of course I'm going to give you a more detailed account. Can you imagine? We left when it was sunny, no rain, and immediately we got home, it started raining. And I was like, oh, thank you, Lord, because once it rains, this side motorbikes can't come, and we would have had such a hard time carrying what we bought. So I'm really, really grateful that God was with us during our shopping spree. So let me put my camera stable and I can show you what we got. All right, so let me show you what I got. Aside, let's start with this side. So we stopped by the supermarket, got salt. My mom really liked this jug, so we got that, and this is for the pet. I'll take those to the bathroom. We carried a lot more paper bags than we needed, which is a good thing. And then I can put this aside. So in bag number 1, we have carrots. So everything here is bought per kg, more like in Marikiti. So this is 35 shillings, half a kg worth of carrots. I should have gotten a bowl. 35 kgs worth of carrots. And then we have potatoes. Let me get a bowl. Alright, so I wanted to get a... This is what we had left from what I had bought earlier. So I got potatoes. Potatoes were per kg. They're actually really big, and I like that they're big fat potatoes. We bought 2 kgs worth, and this was 260 shillings for the potatoes right here. So that is 260. I find that probably potatoes are expensive everywhere, but I think that they're expensive here. And then we also got sweet potatoes. These ones are actually very affordable. So we got these for a kg, going for 70 shillings. So that was bag number 1. The carrots, I'm going to wash them, so I'm putting them in here. Alright, so let's move to the second bag. The second bag has tomatoes. I think I had already put up some water aside. So we got tomatoes again per kg. These ones are going for 20 shillings each. Of course, these are expensive. And then tomatoes, I got them at 100 shillings a kilo. So this is 100. I took the ones that weren't the ripest in the market so that we can have them for longer. Then these were going for 30 shillings each. They told me that these are garlic. This is garlic from Ethiopia, so I can't wait to try it out. And so that is my wet ingredients. And then these are onions. So I got these onions for 70 a kilo. Actually, sorry, tomatoes were 70 a kilo. And the onions were also 70 a kilo. We took a mixture of both big and small because there are times when I'm cooking tiny meals and times when I'm cooking big meals. So I'm going to put this again together with the potatoes, and then I'll clear that out. Alright. So in the next bag, I got this big bunch of spinach going for 60 shillings. I really like it. I want to try out a new recipe. We got meat. Meat here, everything goes for 600 a kilo. Whether you're buying beef or goat meat, everything is 600 a kilo. Liver, doesn't really matter. So we got a little bit of that. And then I got milk, mostly because my mom's around and she loves tea. And then I also got minji that I will work on later. And last but not least, we got these huge avocados. I got 3 of them. each going for 20 shillings, but they're not ripe, so I'm gonna keep this aside to ripen. And that was it for my shopping spree. Yeah, so let me put this aside and then I'll take you along as I make dinner.
The Wizard.
The leaves for the pots, and I am excited.
Koroga, sweetie.
I'm about to make lunch or dinner, whatever time it will be. And I had seen a recipe online for tumbukiza, which is something I have wanted to taste it, that only requires 3 major ingredients and your aromatics. So I have potatoes here, onions and garlic, and then my meat and spinach. I've eaten tumbukiza in Nairobi, which was made from cabbage and liver, and gizzards. So I think you can literally just play around with what you have, but basically you need a starch, a protein, and a vegetable that is leafy. So let me wash this and put it to boil. As that is happening, my beans is boiling. Hopefully it will be ready soon. So yeah, I will see you when I am done cooking. Guys, so I'm back with all my ingredients prepped. I've already cut all my spinach. Potatoes have been cubed. I have my onions. For aromatics, I have chili, some ginger and garlic with some beef cubes. I also thought about adding tomatoes because I was like, wow, I want tomatoes in my meal. And I have already boiled my mbuzi, so let's cook.